Sorry,
yeah, it's all.
I'm on a detrimental losing streak right now. It's not looking good for me.
It's okay. I mean, it's just, you know, as long as you're gold, you know, then you get the skin. That's the only rank that really matters, I guess. That has any benefit.
Fair enough.
No way, Game Mensa is online.
Yeah, Game Mensa is online, bro. I tried to invite him, bro. This guy's playing with someone else, bro.
Yo, why is he on the Sasuke vibes these days?
Bro.
Fucking Orochimaru.
Yeah, he's definitely like the Orochimaru.
Yeah, he's the Orochimaru. He's inappropriately touching 12-year-old. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, some teenagers, especially, bro.
Preteens. That's actually like his like ripe, you know.
Yeah. Whatever they call that. The real pedophiles now.
There's a term for it, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good for my team. I can't lie.
It's okay.
Yeah, you think I could win the award for worst moderators on Twitch, bro? Because I got 3 moderators and I don't think they've ever moderated anything.
Some uninvited guests. They hit a checkpoint.
I moderated one time.
Familiar with the game.
No, you just beef with my chat. That's not moderating.
No! They beef with me! No, nigga! I don't start these battles, bro. Everyone picks battles with me, bro. I don't understand. Literally everyone. Random niggas in the fucking
it's cause you power tripping, bro.
Like battles with me, nigga.
Nah, I think you just be power tripping, bro.
These niggas beat up. Nah, fuck these niggas, bro.
Like threatening people with like timeouts and shit, bro.
Cause they be talking.
Bro, coin an emote only, bro. Like, bro. It's not helping me, bro.
Yeah, you didn't even have emotes. What we call that? We call that censorship. We run a tight regime, bro. It's a regime, bro. MaddMo0n, that new TV is a regime. It ain't a channel.
What the fuck, bro?
It's now or never. Stop them.
What does that make you, bro?
Better stop that
If
vehicle.
if I'm Kim Jong-un, who does that make you, bro?
Hey, yo, you know how, yo, video of how he assassinated her brother?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like, you seen it, right? Like, what they did?
Exactly what they did.
Listen, let me enlighten you, bro.
Alright, bro.
It's crazy. So, it was like, I think it was like in Singapore, right?
Current score
These
is
2 random men
0.
hired these 2 like ladies to be part of their YouTube prank channel, right?
Which side you're on?
So they pay these ladies to just like do random shit to people, like, yo, just spray that man with water, do shit, yeah. And these ladies be really like getting paid nice, and they really think they making YouTube videos, yeah?
Yeah.
So boom, one of their targets is at this person at the airport, right? The producer tells these ladies like, yo, so we're gonna put like this slime on your hands. So one of you guys gonna come from this side, like hit him on the face, like rub his face down, and then the other person gonna rub his face down, then both you guys just run away. Bro, so what they did is like this chemical, like this like illegal chemical mixture, right? It's not that crazy if it like is on your hands, but if you like absorb it like through your like cheeks or nose or whatever, that shit will kill you.
Oh.
Bruh. Yeah, so these ladies run, wash their hands, and then they just move on with the rest of their life thinking like, oh, another YouTube prank, la-di-da-di-da, right? So the nigga that gets hit, he starts tweaking out. He's like, what the fuck? He runs to security, tells security what's happening. Security's like, yo, what's wrong with this man? He's crazy, right? Like, not even like 5 minutes later, he has cardiac arrest. Gone.
That's pretty fucked.
So the niggas like, no, the police officers are mad confused. Like, they're like, what the fuck is going on, right? They searched the man's bag. This man got like 6 passports. He got like hella vials. Like he had the fucking cure for the fucking thing, but he just didn't have time to like use it.
Damn.
And then he had bare dollars, but he had hella yen and shit. And they was like, who the fuck is this nigga, right? Lo and behold, it's Kim's brother. God, that nigga. And then I feel bad because the two ladies get arrested, right? And they get questioned, like it looking like they about to get the death penalty, bro. And like imagine you're the offense, you're like, yo, bro, it was just a prank, fam. It was just nah, that's really? Manslaughter, bro. It's not a prank. It's murder. But I think one of them managed to get out pretty quickly, but then the other one was held there for like a couple years, bro.
Is gonna just hold us.
And then she eventually got out, because I don't think either of them. Yeah, I don't think either of them was actually from that country, so they got like depending on from whichever countries they were from, they like one country put more effort to extradite them than the other, but they eventually got let out.
Now we're behind them, and Ness can't fuck with us.
But yeah, it's really sad. Yeah, but them North Koreans are serious, bro.
Yeah, bro. So all that to say, that's you? In the regime? In the MaddMo0n regime? Is that what I'm hearing?
If you want your enemies gone.
I don't have any enemies, bro. You're the one making enemies for me.
we got the paper. If we want the enemies out of here, we got the paper, bro.
Bro. Yeah. You know you just said all that live on stream, right? Like there's evidence and shit?
Oh, my fault. It's not you. I ain't do that shit.
Alright.
Yet.
Hypothetically.
Thank you guys for following the lead.
Bro, yeah, I've been keeping up with the Ryan wedding shit.
The what?
Get him on,
Yeah, I don't know about Ryan wedding.
Who the fuck is Ryan Rudder, bro?
Ryan wedding.
Who's Ryan
Wedding?
Who's Ryan Wedding?
Oh yeah, you didn't see the Cash Patel briefing a couple of months back?
Nah, bro.
Let me find it. There's the one sound clip.
You gotta remind me, bro. There's too much stuff going on with Cash Patel all the time, bro.
He's such a character, bro. How does he have that job, bro? Yeah, he kind of reminds me of my boss too. Here.
I mean, then that doesn't tell you how he has a job, bro.
He's like an evil.
You're kissing ass, yeah. There's a lot of ass kissing.
15 wipe everybody.
Yo, chat, do you think you're gonna make a comeback?
Push-ups, keep throwing cards.
Oh, let me go watch you on Twitch.
Bro, this is...
An indictment, an additional indictment, an arrest of multiple subjects.
I thought I Twitched down on
look at that.
Justice, he will not evade our capture, he will not evade arrest, he will not evade prosecution. Because of the Attorney General's leadership.
That many said.
Oh, I break that. Nobody watched that chat.
Most importantly, you do not get to be a drug kingpin and evade the law. Make no mistake about it. Ryan Wedding.
Did you say Allah or like Allah like God?
He's a modern day.
Nigga said he's a modern day iteration of Pablo Escobar.
He's a modern day iteration.
And that nigga, you know, nigga was a fucking Olympic gold medalist snowboarding. And he's now the modern day iteration of Pablo Escobar, fam.
Bro, what the fuck am I hearing?
This isn't, bro, his shit was like right up the corner, bro.
Hold on.
I think he's from British Columbia, but his lawyer is like a Toronto man, right? His lawyer got implicated crazy. Let me find his fucking
Hella, please do something. Oh my god.
Nah, honestly, nah. I feel like I should save this for like a stream day, bro. These are like stream stories, bro.
Yeah, when we can pull it up on video.
On the green screen and all that, yeah.
Dude, tell this fucking thing to shut the...
Nah, but Ryan Weddings are crazy, bro. I'm gonna lie.
Where are you running? Where are you running?
I'm gonna push up.
Okay, I'm running back. I'm going back.
How many you might win this?
I mean, it's gonna be tied, bro. No, you fucker.
Oh, okay. So Ryan Wedding's lawyer, his Instagram handle was cocaine lawyer, bro.
Cocaine lawyer?
Yeah,
you definitely do not want that guy, bro.
Nah, he was good, bro. And so this is what he's been like accused of by the FBI.
Are you serious
Providing
right now?
illegal services, bribery, and advising wedding to murder FBI witnesses.
Drop back.
Nah, I gotta knock.
No!
We're running, bro. This shit gonna be lit.
Not like this, not like this.
We just reset, we reset. Drop back. There's no healer.
They ain't not like this. They ain't not like this.
We just reset.
On God, bro, if the point healed like 5 more HP per second, I could have killed that whole fucking team.
We must move swiftly before no rises once more.
This guy about to drop a portal, bro? Alright, never mind. What are we standing here for, guys?
Battle fury burn. Twas but a scratch.
Okay. 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 I'm in there.
Slow down. Wrath of Asgard.
Look at this fucking fraud, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, please. Make some motion for us. Okay. I'm gonna die.
Only 60 seconds left.
Alright. We're gonna need a portal.
Well, that's strange.
Again.
I got fucking 15 seconds left. I mean, I don't know if we want to go.
Okay.
The current score is 3.
Unfortunately,
3.
we have 1 minute and they
If
have
only
like.
Surfell was there to do the portal, you know what I mean?
This guy didn't have. This guy had 15 seconds to wait, bro.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am the god of thunder and the
Oh,
mightiest
fuck, bro.
avenger.
Yo, Farhella did like a little bit more. When did we get a Wolverine?
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh, the portal? What? There's a portal. Oh shit, above me? Oh,
Is Surfell, you watching this?
I'm downloading Twitch right now.
that's not good. That's not good. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh!
If you're can you hella get motion?
Holy fuck!
Nation.
That was so clutch.
Yo.
W
I'm
Invisible.
gonna ult. I'm gonna ult, by the way.
It's really good you guys got that.
Why is there like a million events?
Million events?
Like on fucking
In
on the game.
in the winter time?
I'm Shaggy right there. keep it on par. Push it as far as possible. Makes it more winnable. On the
We're back in the fight. We're back in the fight. Look at this logo shield. I'm in there. I'm in there. Fantastic for what, bro? Oh, this guy's deep. This guy's deep, bro. Oh, fuck. Point. Oh, not Judge Jury Executioner, bro. Nice.
we need portal.
That's gonna hurt.
Holy fuck.
Oh, you guys got it.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, can I go? Holy fuck, bro.
Our adversaries gather. Behold the god of thunder! Slow down. Battle fury burn. We fight well together.
Holy shit.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
I'm sweating, bro.
That's serious?
You're really locked in.
Bro, I'm on a 3-game losing streak. I'm not losing a 4th one. What the fuck is their whole team? Okay.
He's gonna ult probably.
Sure.
Then you get
Chasing Mantis. Here, let me get that. like that, bro? I don't understand. Venom, shut your bitch ass up. Holy fuck, bro. There's no way.
I'm here on spawn.
Okay. Why are they opening a portal? Oh shit. That's why they're opening a portal.
We definitely win this. We definitely win this fight. We definitely win this fight.
Alright, that was
Oh, they didn't do anything with that though.
Yeah, they did nothing. Holy fuck,
The
man.
current score is 6.
Jesus Christ.
Do anything but tie.
Oh, I know. Bro, where's my shield tank at? Why is he behind me? Bitch. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, my health bar. My health bar! I died.
Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Aren't this look the problem, bro? Anybody with that skin?
This Justice Department and this
Oh, look at that fucking poke. Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Oh, it's tough.
We shall overcome. Oh, not the fucking squirrels, bro. Oh, not the fucking squirrels, bro. Alright.
I love how this became like a 20-minute
I
game.
can portal behind them, but they're gonna get the point here.
Double overtime. Or is it overtime? No, it's overtime.
They hit a
It's not
checkpoint.
double over.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
It's dropped.
Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Ideal. Not ideal. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
We need to fully regroup. We need to fully regroup.
Yo, Justin.
Surfel.
Derek Queen might be the greatest basketball.
Guard returns.
I ain't gonna lie.
What makes you say that?
He's just the go, bro.
We got him.
The Allen's playing, yo.
We gotta
The
win.
fuck?
Yeah, Alan's playing with Nawal, bro.
Pushing up.
Really? Yo, tell them pull up. What the fuck?
Bro, I tried to invite this guy, but I think I don't know if Nawal's played this game before. They're in the practice
Wait,
range.
they're friends again?
I don't know, bro. I'm confused, too.
I'm a.
Please. Good stuff.
Let's
everybody.
fucking go!
6, 2, 5.
Holy
Nice.
shit, man.
Nice. Oh yeah. How many are you look so satisfied?
Bro. You don't
I
understand
forgot, you gotta
the
click that,
hardships
yeah.
I've gone through, bro.
Bro came a little for a lot.